Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of my comic book corner, where I'll have a look at the comics that I've picked up over the past week. I went to my local comic shop on Saturday past, and picked up whatever they had in there for me. I had been in there during the week. I think it was Wednesday, was it? Anyway, I don't know, my days are mixed up. It must have been Wednesday that I went and I picked up Agent Carter. I picked up some comic books then, but some more had come after that and I picked them up on Saturday. Now, I went into the Forbidden Planet and I picked up two items in there, two figures, which I'll show you before I get into the comic books, because why not? So for £2, sold as seen, I picked up this Star Wars Battlefront ARC Trooper. Little 3 1/4 inch size figure, which is nice, but sold as seen. I mean, other than like a little bit of creasing on the box there, there's nothing wrong with it. So £2. I wasn't going to leave that behind. Just one, because I've got Star Wars figures boxed, primarily Mandalorian ones, but it was £2. They did have an Ewok there as well for the same price. I didn't get that one. The box was somewhat tattier. And then in their sales section, I also picked up another figure. And you may know that I pick up Spawn figures and that, and a lot of them are from the Mortal Kombat 11 range of figures. But I picked up this one here, the Joker, for £5. Again, sold as seen. And literally, there's nothing wrong with it at all. You know, with this box or anything aside from this here. So down to £5. So again, I wasn't, it's Joker. So, all right, Mortal Kombat Joker, but I wasn't going to leave that aside either. So yes, because these are usually about £20 a piece when brand new. These are probably about £12 a piece, to be honest now. I mean, who'd pay £12 for them, for their kids to play? I don't know. They're crazy, crazy prices. But £5 for that. Can't go wrong. So there we go. So I'm going to turn the camera around. I'm going to have a look at the comic books that I picked up on my trip. Okay, so there are sort of a fair few titles here, but more than what it looks like that we have to go through. Reason being is there's some variant covers in here. Quite a few variant covers this week. So first up we have issue 5 of Vampirella Year 1. We have one variant cover there. We have another variant cover there. And then we have a cosplay photo cover there. So 3 covers of the same comic book. Now a lot of these this week are sort of Dynamite titles, Dynamite being the company, of Vampirella and Red Sonja. But let's take a look at one of these. Put the others to the side. Let's have a look through. So Vampirella Year 1. Yes. Pregnant Vampirella. So as you can see, the art is not bad in there. A new Deja Follies comic coming out. John Carter of Mars, that is a character from. So, breaking, Marvel Studios confirms Wonder Man TV series on Disney Plus. That's just popped up on this device as I'm recording. Now, who should they get to play Wonder Man? Nathan Fillion would be good. But anyway, so we're talking about Vampirella. So yeah, so we have this issue of Vampirella here. There we go. I do like Vampirella. Draculina is Vampirella's sister in the comics. Barbarella comic book. They have variant covers. And yeah, so that's, good one. Then we have Unbreakable Red Sonja. And again, there's one cover that we have for it. Cover 2, or another cover. This is a cosplay variant cover. And another cover for issue 3 of Unbreakable Red Sonja. Now, on Monday, just gone of this week, over on Video Tasties, Gareth's channel, if all's gone to plan and not been blown out or anything like that, or any problems, I have done a watch party with him of the Red Sonja movie, the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, Red Sonja. So you can go and check that out if you so wish. So, yeah. I've got to feed the parakeets. The parakeets are up at the window outside. As you can see, there's one up there. You can see them. You can hear them. They want me to feed them. So I'm going to have to feed them in a minute after I've done this. Yes, they are out of apples and peanuts up there. So sorry, yeah, so Red Sonja. So I've done this red party for this, watch party for this character. So feel free to go and check that out. Red Sonja, yeah, comic book that I read at present and have done while it's been in the tenure of Dynamite. Same adverts inside. So that's that. And then we have, and I picked up 4 covers of this for some reason. These were bought online. I obviously sort of made a couple of judgmental errors. But I have here Vampirella versus Red Sonja with a cosplay variant cover, like so. Then I have this cover here. This cover here. And a Linsner cover, Linsner. Michael Joseph Linsner. Dan Abnett is the writer of this. He used to write for Marvel UK. So 3 covers of the same comic, as you can see. Or 4 covers for the same comic, sorry. Bit of a mistake there. And yeah, the reason I sort of enjoy these comics more so than Marvel and DC at the moment is because they're not connected to any sort of film universe or anything like that. So I don't feel that I'm reading stuff that I'm getting elsewhere, if that kind of makes sense. And then we have Scorched, which is a Spawn related comic. You've got a few Spawn related comics from Image at the moment. You've got Spawn itself. I've got an issue of Spawn here actually to show after this one. But this one contains all the sort of Spawn, different Spawn characters that there are. Lady Spawn. And you can get figures of all these, you know, all these different Spawns, and I've got loads of them. Medieval Spawn, there. I've not got that one. There's a figure of that, but I've not got that. But I'm sort of on a Spawn revival kick currently. Gunslinger Spawn there. Yeah. So obviously you have King Spawn at the moment, you have Spawn, you have Gunslinger Spawn. This is sort of Spawn universe that's going about at the moment in the comics, those 4 titles there. And speaking of Spawn, that's the next issue cover of that, or one of them. Then we have Spawn itself. Now I think last week I did show a variant cover of this one, of issue 338, which was akin to the cover of this, very much in that sort of a drawing but with normal Spawn on it. They had 4 covers, 1 for each, like that. And Spawn's always had good art in it. I can't ever knock the sort of art that Image gets, you know, and Tom McFarlane gets when he gets people to draw Spawn. Overkill there, the character. Yeah, so enjoyable one. Enjoyable. And then we have final item is Ghost Rider. The latest issue. A character that I enjoy. Very much depending on who's writing, who's drawing, to be honest, with Ghost Rider. It's a character that I can sort of step away from, come back to. I don't necessarily read it religiously like I would the Punisher or anything like that. But yeah, so there we have it. So those were the sort of pickups or what the comic shop had for me, all there. So fantastic stuff. Just put them up with all the others now and get them read. Okay, so there we go. Just a sort of quick flick through of the comic book pickups that I got on my last visit to the comic shop. These are all sort of eBay items that I got, so they're all sort of paid for. So I just sort of go in and they hand me the packages essentially with them in. And when you buy five or more titles in one hit, you do get like 25% discount off of them, so it's worth doing it like that. But even in store I get a discount because I've got a subscription with them where they hold stuff for me as it comes in. But a lot of this stuff I do get on eBay now because of the varying cover nature, so I can choose the cover that I want rather than it's very difficult because you have a covers A, B, C, D, that sort of a thing. And the way the comic shop works to make it less difficult for them is if you want that comic, you'd have to choose all the cover A's, all the cover B's, and they would do it like that. Whereas I chop and change between the A, B, C's and D's of the covers, depending on what cover I gravitate towards the most. And when you're doing that, it's very difficult for them to pick the right one, and so they just stick with this. So a lot of my stuff does go from eBay now. But yeah, so I just go in and pick it up. But there we go. So thank you for watching. This is AJ, and I'll have another comic book corner for you sometime soon. I will do some comic book reviews as well. Read an issue, review an issue. Obviously the channel is primarily film related, but I do sort of have, like I said, the comic book corner for this sort of a thing, for anyone that's interested. So thanks for watching, and I shall see you all on the next one. Take care all, and goodbye.